Hello, and thank you for taking time to view this brief demonstration on how the Workforce Capacity Manager Summary tool can work for you. The purpose of this tool is to assess current workforce utilization for decisions such as changes to employee hours and headcount. Capacity is a number of hours projected to work during a pay period. Capacity data comes from PeopleSoft, and the actual data comes from payroll. Capacity data for RN PRNs is based on their respective agreements. For non-nursing PRNs, the capacity hours default to 2 hours a week. To locate the tool, log into mythr.org. Scroll down to THR Manager Self-Service, then click on Workforce Capacity Manager Summary. Once you open the Capacity tool, you will see prompt information and HR disclaimers. Let's go live for a moment and take a look at these two sections. I've already logged into my THR, so I'll scroll down to Workforce Capacity Manager Summary and click on the link. Depending on the amount of data to be loaded, it may take a second to load. As you click on the arrow, prompt information opens where you can see your options and filters that control the grids below. Direct Reports Only automatically defaults to checked and will pull your direct reports only. In order to see employees who report to your direct reports, you unselect this prompt field. Pay end date automatically defaults to current, which is the last pay period end date. A maximum of 6 pay periods are displayed at one time in your grids below. THR function will probably not be used as often, but can be used to filter certain job category functions such as environmental services or RN jobs only. Job title can be used to filter out a specific job title you would like to view. Department used to choose one department if you manage more than one. Employee ID allows you to choose one employee. As you click on the search icon, you will see a list of your employee IDs and names. Each column can be sorted by clicking on the column header. Hourly employees only allows you to exclude exempt employees. It will automatically default to include them. Exclude PRNs defaults to include them, so if you wish not to include, you will need to choose this field. Employees only defaults to employees only. If you would like to include both employees and contractors, you will need to unselect this field. If you click on the question mark out to the side of prompt information, all of this information is there for you in detail. Below prompt information, you see HR disclaimers. This is helpful information that is important to understanding the data provided in this tool. Please review this information by clicking on the arrow at your convenience to give you a better understanding of this tool. Let's return back to the presentation. Just below the prompt information and HR disclaimers, you will see 3 grids. The first grid to the far left is capacity hours versus actual hours. Above each grid is the statement, "To export data, click on the blue icon." For help on this charter grid, please click here. Clicking here will open a document giving a detailed description of the grid and its capabilities. This grid displays 6 pay periods of capacity hours, non-productive hours, available hours, productive hours, and the available difference. Within each of the grids, you will see 7 filters you can apply. Department ID, Employee ID, THR function, Department, Available difference type, Employee, Job title, and Patient care. Let's take a look at a few of these filters. If you click on Department ID, you will see only those cost centers that report to you, and you can filter out which cost center data you want to view by deselecting Select All. Then choose one department by checking the box next to the Department ID. Then click OK. If you have only one cost center, that cost center will be your only option. Another way to filter one department would be to use Department Filter, which lists the department names rather than Department ID. Right below the Department filter is the Available difference type, which will filter no difference, over, or under. Available difference represents the difference between the available sum and the productive sum, whether the hours worked are over, under, or no difference than the available hours for the employee per pay period. You can filter the same way for employee ID or employee name, whichever is easiest for you. Then the last two are job title and patient care. Job title obviously allows you to filter by job title. Patient care allows you to filter by jobs that are either direct patient care or indirect patient care. The second grid in the middle is called base cost versus actual cost. Once again, above the grid, for help on this grid, click here, which will open a document giving a detailed description of this particular grid and its capabilities. This grid displays 6 pay periods of base cost, actual cost, regular cost, overtime cost, non-productive cost, and base difference, which is the difference between the base sum and the actual sum. You also have the various filters available as in the first chart. The third grid is called outside floated into department cost. Once again, above the grid, for help on this chart or grid, please click here, which gives details regarding the grid. This grid displays 6 pay periods of regular cost, overtime cost, regular CSO cost, overtime CSO cost, and total cost. This information can be used to review costs for outside employees floated into your department, including premium labor. And you have various filters available as in the previous charts. Below each grid are charts representing the values in the respective grid. You can also change the chart type by selecting the graph types at the bottom of each chart. Choices are vertical bar chart as shown above, line chart, and horizontal bar chart.